All right, so we're gonna start here. Happy Sunday, everybody. Mod Organizer 2. This is a modded Morrowind run. I'm gonna run through some of the mods I have. A little bit of this at the beginning is a bit duct taped together. I don't know why, I have Rebirth just unmanaged. It's a Rebirth run though, that's a great place to start. I love the tools, I love the skills, I love the races, I love the whole package. Oh my goodness. Please don't. Okay, that doesn't really matter for my load order there. But anyway, moving along, we got Rebirth and we got Free the Slaves. We love freeing the slaves. That's going to be really important, even though you can't actually free every slave with that. I think there's another mod that lets you free every slave. You can free most slaves. I don't think this will be the run where we free every slave, but we're going to free every slave. Possibly we can, or we'll become a slave trader. That's a fun thing. We'll get into some other mods because we have so many options with this one. I've been playing this game for 20 years on and off. 2020, like a lot of people, that's where, since then, I really haven't stopped playing this game. And this is kind of a culmination of, oh, excuse me, it is Sunday. I will probably take a break in an hour so to eat dinner, but we will be back on. Point being, I've been playing this game since 2020, really getting back into it. I think the last time I was into it, honestly, so I guess I'm wrong about 20 years. I think sometime in high school, I graduated high school 2014, so sometime between 2010 and 2014 was the last time I played it, but really seriously, it was probably middle school. So on that note, yeah, you know, Oblivion and Skyrim really my games. Oblivion for the longest time was my favorite one. Would love to play the remake, but I'm waiting for mods to really take off on that one. That's going to be a really good time. And I'll do modded Skyrim at some point. But right now, y'all, this is not even a rebirth. This isn't even a, Tamriel rebuilt run. I'm definitely not getting to that this year, 2025. But we got Free the Slaves. This is going to be our run for the rest of the year. This is going to be a really good one, and we're going to be able to do a lot. Sky Variations, Fire Month, blah, 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 blah. So we got 6.8. That's in reference to Morrowind Rebirth. And I'm going to ramble about Morrowind. No, I'm not going to ramble about Morrowind Rebirth. It's a great mod. Patch for Purist, Optimization. Glow in the Dark is fun for lighting. Marksman Rebalanced, absolutely. The Hostels. We want to add, this one just adds more, NPCs, enemies to the world. It's great. I forget what this one is. Let's see. What was this? Oh yeah, Let There Be Darkness. Do a lighting overhaul. Good times there. Character sound. Yeah. We love character sound overhaul. I forget you can just view the information there. Character generator revamped. We really want to change the way that making a character plays. The arena. That's a really fun time in VVEC. Privileges and services. This mod allows you to do so freaking much. Being a member of a guild, or even not being a member of certain places, you can still hire independent people or guild members to do things. Privileges and services is just incredible. I mean, it's just, yeah, nobles, they can help scouts, slaves, smiths. There's so many things you can do. And it's just really incredible. Privileges and services. It takes a while to explain everything you can do in that one. Weather adjuster, watch the skies. We just want things to look good. Ditto with Window to Aetherius and Oblivion Crosshair. Steadicam is really fun. It just makes the camera a lot more modern in terms of how it feels. There's a few mods that do that, but that's one of my favorites. What do we got here? We got, things like a stealth overhaul or like unlimited rings. A couple things here. There's a lot I could go over. I didn't realize that I actually thought I'd be able to run through these quicker, but with each mod I could just stay there and talk about it. So sort of as we go through, let me just go through here and pick a few. Crafting framework, that's going to be really good for Ashfall. This is an Ashfall run, so we're going to be deep in these survival elements. Immersive maps, that's one of my favorite ones. We're going to go through and we're going to be like a character in the world using a real map. We're not going to use the in-game map. That map doesn't exist now. The map's gone. Voiced Vardenfell. We got a bard mod that lets us be a bard. Fishing, prayer. We can even pray. Ashfall for that amazing survival, crafting, and building stuff. The Kimono Tong. They're pretty tough in this one. So we got a Kimono Tong mod. and even a Guild of Vampire Hunter mod, more Ashlander quests. So we've got a good mix of content, gameplay, mechanics, immersion. Oh, and we also have some music that some Jeremy Soule music from other games that's really good, particularly Guild Wars. We have, and we have a lot of like quest redux slash overhaul, a lot of things that are compatible that just make just these quests better in so many different ways, especially Morag Tong. Morag Tong, all of these are compatible, and these change all kinds of things. So we'll get into those when we do Morag Tong. But just because the question will be, hey, what mods are you using? I wanted to go through some of these now. And faster athletics gain. That'll be fun just because athletics, you should gain it faster. It should be your fastest skill you gain, I think. And then we also have some, Blades Informant. That'll let us be a Blades agent after Caius leaves. I love a lot of the quest mods from Alice. It's like Alice 73 or Alice 973, something like that. I got the numbers are wrong. A big fan of her work. She also did Vampire Nerevarine, which allows you to be the Nerevarine as a vampire. And we even have a skooma dealer and skooma crafting. We can become enslaved if we're an Argonian or a Khajiit. That'll be kind of fun. Oh gosh, there's so much here. At some point, I'll make a separate video going over each mod, why I like it, and so far, I know there's things here, and it's like, oh, look at this overwrite, look at this or that. I know it's a little duct taped together. I told you at the beginning, but I think most of you guys don't mind. So I digress. And even clothing matters. Like with this one, our personality, it depends on how much gold and what clothes we have. It's really interesting. And even random robberies. We got vampire stuff. I mean, regional bounties. Like, oh yeah, this is so much fun. But without further ado, let's start a new game. So far, so good. We got a great loading screen mod here. I'm going to try to go through all the mods as we go. Just some great Morrowind concept art, and I think it's beautiful. It keeps the game very immersive, I think. You'd almost imagine it's like your character just making some doodles or drawings. Of course, right here, another mod. Great title screen mod. This is my favorite one. I haven't seen anyone else use this one. But of course, there's hundreds, thousands of people who do. But I haven't seen it. And I think it's beautiful. It's just one of my absolute favorites. Soak it in. We're gonna start a new... Okay, well. I'm gonna start a new game. Each event preceded by a prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. The end is really built in the beginning. They tell you everything at the beginning of this game. The subversion of the prophecy, the idea that, in my eyes, the prophecy is just a mantle, and that the hero must take up that mantle and execute in order to be successful.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Now, here is the thing. Do we want to start a normal beginning, custom beginning, or a quick beginning? I think I'd love to show you guys a custom beginning. And that'd be really good for a roleplay character. And I feel like I'm just going to do a spell sword. But I want to be... Let's do this. Let's be an Imperial spell sword. Coming to Vardenfell. I want to paint pictures. We're going to use the joy of painting of beautiful places. I'm going to meet and sing songs of my adventures like a bard. I'm going to fish and live off the land and back life into a corner. And challenge myself. There's a lot we want to do, but we are an Imperial battle mage. Or perhaps not a battle mage, more of a spell sword. A retired battle mage, but freelance spell sword. Got to retire early. Now I'm in Vardenfell. But I'm not here just to cause trouble or fame or fortune at any cost. I'm still learning the world, and I want to respect the cultures. And keep in mind, I have mods that make grave robbing is something that there are consequences for it. So there's going to be a lot of stuff there, but who knows? What we'll do, we're in Imperial, we're in Vardenfell. Let's see. Ronald. Oh, I know what our name is going to be. John Ronald. If you know that reference, shout out. John Ronald. What should his last name be? John Ronald Anthony. John Ronald Anthony. That's our I'm trying to get an Imperial name. He needs to be a little bit more Roman. I could just give him the name Roman. I don't think they're all Roman sounding names, but a retired Imperial battle mage coming as a freelance spell sword for Vardenfell. I didn't come here to be a do-gooder, but perhaps during our adventure, our moral compass will be tested. Perhaps during our adventure, perhaps the arc will be, and who knows where our story will take us, but I'd love the arc to be something along the lines of retired Imperial battle mage becomes a freelance spell sword in Vardenfell with no interest in the local plight or even no knowledge of it. As he slowly learns, he finds out that defeating Dagothr is something that could be done, that should be done, and finally something that must be done. Beyond that, whole world of adventure. This is going to be an incredible run. I can already tell. And it's going to start off slow, but this is going to be good. We have decay mods, but let's name our character. Let's name him Roman. Ronald Roman. Let's just name him Ronald Roman instead of Ronald Reagan. Okay. So we got to be an Imperial. We'll be a little bit older. Not too old. We did retire early after all. Hell yeah. Alright, so humanoid, fortify speed, fortify personality, longblade, mercantile, and speechcraft. Ooh, that'll be fun. A little bit of blunt as well. That's the thing. I think we're not going to use block on this run. There's not going to be any block, and I usually like block a good bit, but no block and no shield. We are going two-handed blunt, two-handed long blade. Those are going to be our things there. And God, great music we're listening to right now. But this will be Roman, our boy Roman. We're gonna fill out the forms ourselves. There's a lot of great classes. There's so many great classes. Actually, you know what? Oh, why not? I mean, if I got a class mod that adds all these classes, I should use it, right? You know what? What would a spell sword be according to this? Willpower and endurance? Okay. It's got block. We don't want block. Thaumaturge. Interesting. Vampire. Oh, it's fun. Hunter. Pyromancer. Ordinator. Long blade, not block. We don't. We may. I know there's a lot of things here. I'm skipping them. Now let's see. Battle mage. Ration, axe. Axe and long. It doesn't really. An arcane knight. We are retired though, and with our you know what? We're gonna fill it out ourselves. Combat's gonna be our specialty, but I mean, really, this is gonna be a mix of just the most important things. Really will not be combat. I think magic's gonna be our bread and butter. In my old age, blunt and long blade are really the only things I do. I'm not nimble enough to block like I used to, but I do use my magic that I've learned over time, my brain, my big brain, to do things like that. So we got 2 on strength. Let's see here. Now, a retired battle mage would use heavy armor. That just is the way it is. I think willpower and endurance. Well, he's not an old guy. He still has endurance left. Again, he retired early. Let's say he's 40, and that'd be early retirement from being a battle mage. So he's still got the endurance and the willpower. In fact, that's what got him to early retirement. Now, how did he retire early? We haven't answered that question yet. So that'll be part of the fun of this RP. Gotta have some magic here. Gotta have some magic. Destruction would be easy. But I like the idea of creating shields and alteration will be good. I might make that a minor skill, but we'll see for now. Armor could be fun, but it might be best if I just outsource that. I could always keep that a minor skill as well, or excuse me, a miscellaneous skill. Athletics we're definitely gonna have. Let's just go on. Security, we don't want that. Sneak, we're not using that. Acrobatics, no. Light armor, no. Short blade, no. Marksman, no. Mercantile, maybe. Speechcraft, maybe. Let's do Speechcraft and Mercantile. Well, I don't know. I feel like our character really... They wouldn't be particularly great at Mercantile. But they can talk just enough to get people... You know what? No, we're good at talking. We are good at talking. We can talk to people. I think I might be better at blunt weapon than long blade. I might want to make that the case. Long blade. We might have room for destruction. That'd be a good time. Illusion. No, I want to be creative. I really want to be creative with magic. Variety is the spice of life. It is said. Okay, yeah. Axe, spear, and armor. We want to switch the... We'll see about armor. I don't know about that. Axe we don't want. Mercantile and speechcraft we touched on. Restoration might be good. Mysticism's fun. Yeah, I'm a retired battle mage, so I would know mysticism and I would know restoration. There's no way I didn't know a little bit of that. But oddly enough, destruction was left out, and it was alteration and well, no, we'll do some destruction. I think this is pretty good. This is interesting. A retired imperial battle mage. Blunt weapon, illusion. That'll be fun to like paralyze people and calm them as well. And charm them, which would help with, you know, I'm sneaky good with getting information out of people. I'm an Imperial after all. Then alteration and heavy armor to hopefully keep me out of trouble as much as I can and offer some utility. You know, I think I'll be strong. That'll do it. Retired battle mage. We've got willpower. We are strong and have willpower. But illusion, alteration, mysticism, restoration, and destruction, we've been studying those as any good battle mage. But oddly enough, we went in the direction of alteration as illusion, as opposed to other battle mages with restoration and destruction, definitely switching places, you know, respectively with major and minor skills. But we decided to be a little bit more utility, and we decided to talk a little bit more. So we have speechcraft, heavy armor, and blunt weapon, but unlike other battle mages, we you know, had let long blade, restoration, and destruction take a back seat. But mysticism and athletics would always be there in mysticism. Again, that'll be really important for telekinesis. We'll be doing that. Well, actually, we won't be doing that. That's more of a thief thing. I always use telekinesis for classes, but right now, I think this looks good. Retired battle mage, but, you know, let's do this. Let's say semi-retired battle mage. The word semi does be lifting there. Oh, and I forgot about. How did I forget about signs? What game am I playing? Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and think. Mage would be so easy. I think that makes sense. I was born under the sign of the mage. Well, maybe the apprentice. That'd be so tough, weakness to magicka. I mean, oh my god, that'd be such a bitch. Atronach would just be so nice to tank stuff. I think as much as the stunned magicka sucks on it. You know, we're not gonna do it. We like the lover. I think let's just keep it simple. We won't be unhappy with the mage. Alright, Ronald Roman. Ronald here, Mr. Roman, is a semi-retired Imperial battle mage. Coming to Morrowind for, well, if things go south, there's places to visit. You could always just lay low on the Bitter Coast, or, you know, just say you're visiting Vivek or going on a pilgrimage. Might be a little odd if I'm an Imperial, but maybe I can just say I'm a convert and pull that off. Either way, I'm coming to Vardenfell. And before that, I'd been to Cyrodiil and other places. I was born in Cyrodiil. I may go back to my hometown of Anvil at some point. I was born. But being on the water, I'm no stranger to it. Still, after some time in Cyrodiil, I worked for the Empire. I was an Imperial battle mage, but I never worked specifically with the Imperial Legion. Sort of a kind of hired contractor, if you will. But we worked so closely with the Cyrodiilic royalty, what have you. The administration. Not exactly the right word for king, but we were a battle mage there, a contractor, worked closely with them, but we got some good contracts, a good payday, and now we're just going to Vardenfell. We're not, you know, it's okay if we don't find adventure. We might just hang out in Ebenheart, see the sights, you know, see the temple, but maybe there's something more. Maybe slowly but surely, Vardenfell will win us over. Who's to say? We may only spend a week in Vardenfell, or will it be longer? We'll find out. But where would the Imperial Battle Mage get off first? Quite frankly, they would get off at Ebenheart. I think they would. I don't see them getting off at Seydanine, unless he was curious and wanted to lay low. Maybe just... Maybe. Let's just say I hitched a ride on a prison ship. Just to lay low. I don't like the ability editor. It's really cool, but I don't like it. Ditto for the skill editor. I'm very happy it's there. Starting item editor, I do like. So, haha. We're gonna start off with... Well, let's see. We didn't come with any weapons. We came with gold. We came with good clothing. Ooh, what if our character has a skooma problem? That could be their issue, though. Ooh, I think that's their thing. We have a secret skooma problem. I've kind of already decided that the reason he left the Legion was because he just did well, or he left contracting with the Legion as a freelance battle mage was because he made enough money. But maybe it was because his contract got cut off during with skooma. Ooh, maybe that was the thing. He got, so they didn't renew his contract because of skooma, and let's just say, ooh, now I'm going to Vardenfell to lay low. It's cheaper than living in Cyrodiil, that's for sure. Cheaper than living in the city, and cheaper than living in Anvil. So let's just say we brought our skooma with us. So we've got to do skooma. We can't go 3 days without doing skooma. We have to do skooma at least once every 3 days. That's our thing, if not every day if we can. So let's see. But on the way, Did we get shipwrecked? Yeah. Let's see. Where would my character be? Studying at the Balmora Mages Guild. Well, I'm in an Imperial battle. Yes, let's say this. Let's say, okay, I arrived in Morrowind. I came on my own accord, normal channels. And I decided, well, might as well go somewhere familiar. I'm acquainted with as a battle mage contractor for the Imperials, for the Empire, of course, being a native Cyrodiilian, a native from Cyrodiil, Anvil in particular. I would know the Mages Guild, so why not go there, study? I arrived. Let's say I arrived at Ebonheart, took a quick Silt Strider, and took the scenic path to Balmora. Now we're studying at the Mages Guild, and this is where our story begins. Except one more thing: where is our background? Where is our background beyond what we've said so far? Adopted by nobles. Adopted by a noble family at a very young age. Lived a life of comfort and luxury. We can assume for our headcanon that was before we became a battle mage. Famed warrior. Back in your homeland, you had a reputation as a mighty warrior. Well, no, I didn't. Wait. How about this? Framed. You got on the wrong side of some people in some very powerful positions. Every once in a while, you'll get a price on your head for a crime you did not commit. Your life on the run is giving you a talent for guile and stealth. +10 to all stealth skills. That really wouldn't help us at all. Night Mage. You were born with magical aptitude that has an affinity for the night. At night, between the hours of 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., you possess 20% bonus to intelligence, but during the day, 20%. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man, that's gonna be so freaking cool. Wait, Anvil was a fishing place in a sense. Street urchin. You grew up in the streets. +10 to sneak, speechcraft, and security, but -5 to strength and endurance. Well, that's where I did learn to speak, so I wasn't the strongest or the most endurance. That's why I really only have blunt weapon, heavy armor, and long blade. I grew up with as a street urchin. We need that speechcraft. Unless... Ooh, interesting. I keep going back and forth between all of these. This is a new mod for me, so... I'm terrified of open spaces. That's so weird. Artificer. Apprentice to a blacksmith. You know, I like being framed because with our skooma, issue, maybe we'll get a, you know, having a little bit of bounty every now and then that we got to deal with. That might just be kind of fun. Unless we got an inheritance. Nah, I don't want to start with 2,000 gold. Child of Nature, that'll be pretty good because if I'm outdoors in the wild, oh, that'll be... Dude, I think that's too good. I think Child of Nature is too good. Oh, wow, what's good for the RP? You know what? Night Mage will be good for an RP. You know why this will be good for the RP? Because when I was an Imperial Battle Mage, I was a contractor. Well, I was a contractor Battle Mage. So technically I wasn't an Imperial Battle Mage. It would have made me part of the Mages Guild. But I worked alongside Mages Guild people per our character's RP. So that means... I think of like modern day, like, you know, Western or United States, not even Western, but just, I think of just United States Spec Ops and like night missions and like, you know, Osama bin Laden, and maybe our battle mage was a contractor who did, you know, night missions. So that's why they're a night mage. You know what? That works too well. We're a night mage. Okay. We came, Vardenfell. Studied. Done some studying, but... Oh, the Evenheart Underworks. We don't want this quest unless we're a Thieves Guild member. So that's what that is. But basically... Who's our buddy here?
Magic is my speciality.
In the meantime, they decided since I was a former contractor, they'd let me stay here. How kind of them. Tell me about Balmora. The council seat of Great House Slalu, the largest town in Vardenfell except for Vivek City. Located on the Odide River and sitting astride the Aldrune Vivek Road. Shout out Vivek Ramaswamy. Not really. Just kidding. Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Blah, 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 but there's so much cool stuff here. But you're our friend. We're gonna admire you. Yeah, thank you, Ronald. Very much. Yes, we like you. So, you're one of our friends here, and we got a mysterious note, though. We've gotten word of your presence on Vardenfell. Interesting. Looks like so, since I went from Ebonheart to Balmora, they've heard of me. You find a package in the Census and Nexus office in the town known as Satanine. After you have the package, find a man named Caius Casades in the town called Balmora and give the package to him. Follow his instructions from there on out. Discard this message at your discretion. Well, let's go find Caius. Where is he?
Are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guild?
Why not join?
Perform any duties assigned to you.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a semi-retired battle mage with a scuba problem. I don't know if they'll, I mean, the word might not get to Cyrodiil that I'm a member, but clearly you guys don't know. You're stuck. You know what? I'm not gonna stay with the mages. Fortunately, I'm not gonna do that. Need somewhere to smoke this skooma,
My time
though.
is precious, so make it quick.
Go behind the alley and do the skooma right quick. It's the first thing we gotta do. Oh, I can't smoke skooma. Oh no. Fucked up. I need skooma. Well, it might be a little difficult. Well, here's the thing. Let's do this. We have a skooma pipe, but we haven't done skooma yet.
What he calls corruption is just the routine greasing of the wheels of commerce.
These outlanders come in here and think they know how things should work. They don't understand anything about the way things work in Morrowind.
You know who really runs things around here? Not the Lalu Council. Those posers do whatever Orvis Dren tells them.
Yes, an important businessman, brave and loyal to his people and our rightful homeland. Can't say the same about his brother.
You know what? One day when the time is right, Orvis Dren, the Kimona Tong, and all right-thinking Dunmer will rise up, murder these outlanders in their beds, and restore Morrowind to its ancient glory.
Whoa, easy there, Vadusa. I think you've had a bit too much to drink.
Why? What's the problem? I'm in a fine Dunmer establishment with my fine Dunmer friends. They can't stop me from speaking my mind.
Settle down over there. We've got guests.
Oh, great. Another ignorant outlander. Morrowind was a great nation when their ancestors were just a bunch of savages running around in skins with clam shells tied to sticks. And Morrowind is still a great nation. And the Dunmer a great people.
You tell him, Vadusa.
Make America great, make Morrowind great again. You don't serve Imperials here, go away. Oh my god, of course they fucking...
Try me, and you'll regret it.
Okay, yeah, these people don't like me. I should probably get out of here. Can I even talk to you? Oh, they don't like me at all. I'm an Imperial and I just walked in here. I gotta get out of here. Not a good place to be. Let's see here. I haven't tried skooma yet. My clothing perception. I'm wearing expensive stuff, but I, of course, have a common robe as well. Getting some better clothes. I don't think I need that. Ooh, my alchemy increased. I don't need a robe. I'm just an Imperial guy. You know what? They said something about Satanin. Where could I? You know what? Let's go to Satanin. Why not? Is there a scout nearby, though? Could use a guide. Where'd the local scout be? Maybe I can get a loan from the pawnbroker. But you know, my character wouldn't know. I don't have enough money to get there by Silt Strider, but I might sell enough to get there by Silt Strider.
I'm Dralasa Nithrion. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question,
let's take out a loan.
Or try anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine too.
We'll take it. Got 15 days. Okay. On day 15, we got to pay back this loan.
I have a great... Was it the... Speak your needs.
We don't want the club. We don't want the longsword. We don't need the cake and the duck. Common pants, common robe. Let's keep the common... no, let's sell that. We want nice clothes and nice stuff. Actually, the robe will be good because that'll keep us warm. Store fatigue, Telvanni bug musk, we'll sell that. You know what, the skooma pipe will... We did do a little bit of moon sugar, but we didn't smoke the skooma. We just... little moon sugar, but pretty soon we want to get that skooma. Eventually we'll do that. Let's go to the clothier. I don't plan on paying back my loan to be. Well, let's get some nice clothes. And then let's see what that whole Satanin shenanigans is about.
You'll find no better selection in town.
In town. Exquisite robe. Expensive gloves. Exquisite shoes. Like that shirt a lot. I like those shoes better. Actually, take those shoes.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I need better pants. You know what? I won't worry about that right now.
This town is Balmora, council seat of House Lalu.
It makes sense that
Citizens of
people would like me more if I wear some nice robes. You know, people here wouldn't know I'm a retired, semi-retired battle mage, but you know, don't have that much going on. God, it's rainy and gross.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I want to pay that
You
debt.
have my attention, Outlander. Thank you.
You know what? We haven't been to Morrowind before. We took the Silt Strider from Ebonheart to Balmora. Why not take the Silt Strider from
Good day,
Balmora
stranger.
to
Welcome to Balmora. Where would you like to go?
Dadanine? Where would you like to go? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a little bit of a backwater place. We're not in Cyrodiil anymore. Let's do something here. Should have some more better sound effects here. I know I said I was going to go over a lot of the mods as we went here. Morrowind Rebirth is doing a lot. I do have like an AI texture mod that I do like. Not a big fan of AI for what that's worth. Medunius Nucius.
Yes? What
Yes.
do you want? If you're looking to get out of Satan.
I got that weird thing that said, I've gotten word of your presence in Vardenfell. To learn more, visit www. You know, that's what it sounds like. Find the package in the Census and Exis office. Where's that? So I'm here. Can you tell me where the Census and Exis office is?
I've heard that the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here.
What this package is all about. I'll take the package. I'll take this Useful Services of Vardenfell. Let's take a look at this Useful Services of Vardenfell book. This is one of the mods, Privileges and Services. This is just some of the stuff it is. Like, alchemists can make stuff for us for a price. Morag Tong can murder certain people for us. Agent services, agents of different guilds. I mean, there's smiths, thieves. Basically, it's like I have so many mods. Not so many, but a few dozen mods where it's just this tangled web of systems upon systems intersecting with different systems. Whether it's Ashfall or the agent's services. I mean, there's so much, and it's so much fun. But we got this package.
Your timing is excellent.
I don't want to hear about
I am
Fire
looking for
Moth. I want to hear
someone
about
to read a fan.
duties.
This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name.
Hell yeah, tell us about Caius.
Report to Caius Cosades in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him.
I'll do that. I do want to check out this, apparently there's a murdered tax collector. So that's interesting. I totally don't know where he is. Just kidding, I do. Go find him. Oh, and this guy over here is dead as well. Uh-oh. Bandits. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, bandits. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I hate bandits. Like, it's literally dangerous to go outside of towns. There's hostels, there's bandits, there's all kinds of stuff. It's not good. I do want to go where this, let's save first. I don't think I've saved yet. What spells do I have? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I got some good starting spells. Like, I found him. I found the dead tax collector. Now let's swim back and... Oh my goodness, it's a scary bandits coming after me in Satanine. But yeah, Morrowind Rebirth changes so much for the better. The changes at Satanine, I mean, docks are awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, this robe, we got a cool robe. Oh, and that robe? Fortify personality, luck, magicka. Oh, yeah. That's freaking awesome. It helps with our clothing perception. So we're gonna go back to Balmora and figure out what they want us to do about Casades, but I'm gonna go to the I mean, hey, I used to work a lot with the Empire. I'm not, you know, I care about the law. Something to report.
I am Sakusia Zergat.
What about the,
I've heard that the local tax collector processes...
Yeah, I found the tax record.
I am Sakusia Zergat, agent.
Well, it's supposed to be a quest for the Census and Exis office, but you know, I
must be going.
I guess those aren't working, but that'll be okay. Or maybe I haven't done it right. I probably haven't done it right, so probably go back to that. Anyway, that's a little disappointing, but so it is with Morrowind mods. Next time we will test that. Probably fix it before that. You know what we'll do? We'll fix it. We'll keep the text record, and we'll fix it before the next run, so we can come back at some point and do Census and Exes. Now that isn't a guarantee, but I think it's a good chance. Right now, let's go back to Satanine. But I want to get out of Dodge a different way than we came. We've done enough Silt Strider. We've done enough silt striding.
Welcome to Satanine, stranger.
We're gonna
Is there some
purchase
place you're looking for?
a rowboat. That's right. Row your boat gently down the stream. Here we go. Look at us go. This is the best game. Come on, like, this is beautiful. And now we're really about to experience the Odai Plateau the way it was meant to be experienced. We could even camp on that island. Camping will be fun, but basically we're going to be rowing boats. We're going to be... Oh, let's go right over here. We're going to be doing so much. Just taking the Odai River, the Seydonin, Balmora. So much fun down the Odai River. And also, we're going to you're going to have to use things like boats, because we need to avoid the bandits on the roads, and the hostiles on the roads, and the friends and foes on, well, the foes on the roads, primarily. So we're gonna do that. This is really gonna help. Especially if I was doing a permadeath run. We're gonna, of course, like any game, try not to die, but, a permadeath run, actually, let's just take a look at the Odai Plateau here. This is what I wanted to show, so I don't want to up this. I mean, come on. Finally, you can just use these canals the way it's supposed to be. Ah, and you're just in time. Someone tell me where the south wall is.
Life is a burden. Bear it with honor.
Praise God.
I'm Dralosa Athrin. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it, or try anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine too.
Advice is nice. You got any rumors?
I heard the East Empire Company was fed up with House Lali and were looking for another source of ebony.
Tell me about the south wall.
South Wall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River, on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bacola Closius.
What's that guy like?
Bacola Closius is the owner and proprietor of South Wall.
You can't tell me much. Jesus. Now notice we don't have a map of the area. We'll get that at a later point. We'll get maps of many areas. Let's talk to the bartender, why don't we?
Good day, I'm Bacola Closius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited select. I am in your hands, Outlander. How may I serve you?
We gotta eat. Give me a hearty stew. Tell me about Caius.
Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs, and down to the end of the street.
Any secrets?
Somebody said Larius Varro over at Fort Moonmoth is looking for you. Said he wanted to talk to you. Don't know what about.
Oh, well, it was no secret I was coming to Vardenfell, but it's almost like I come back to Vardenfell, and then shortly after I get a note saying, hey, the Census and Excess office here, the Imperial affiliated entity, is asking me to talk to this guy, Caius. I don't know why, and get a package from him. I don't know who the heck. I have no idea who Caius is. I've never met him. And then Louis Varro over at Fort Moonmoth. Maybe he got a referral from somebody who... You know what I bet happened? Somebody... Well, it sounds like Larius Varro has a problem of some sort. He needs help. Probably what happened was somebody gave word and said, oh, coincidentally, one of our early retired, semi-retired battle mages, contractors is over there. Maybe they want me to contract again. Oh my goodness. With Caius Casades and this Fort Moonmoth thing, it's like they're pulling me back. The Empire does work in mysterious ways. Where's Fort Moonmoth? Where's Fort Moonmoth at?
Fort Moonmoth is the Imperial Legion's garrison southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. General Larius Varro is the commandant, and Rad Hardheart is the chapter steward. The chapter steward is the fellow to talk to if you were thinking of enlisting. Crulius Pontanian, an enchanter, is the Imperial agent. Between the Imperial legions and Imperial cult staff, they have about a dozen service providers out there.
If I came back out of retirement to be a member of the Legion, oh my. I'm not above it. They need my help. If I could do good work, might help me just get a good foothold here. Why not? Be easier than the Spec Ops stuff I did. Oh well.
I'm listening.
Let's talk to Caius first.
What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades. But what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about?
They gave me a package.
So you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it.
I already looked at it. It's a bunch of shit.
Yes, very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the Blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders?
Why not?
Good. Welcome to the service, novice. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's
I'm a member
eyes
of the
and ears
Blades
and
now?
provinces.
What are they
You can use
doing?
my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers.
Sure, but tell me about Here, tell me what you want, then tell me about Fort Moonmoth, because apparently they need me.
First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience, or go out on your own. Look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back, and I'll have orders for you.
Sure. I might join the Legion, why not? How about Fort Moonmoth?
Moonmoth Fort is the Imperial Legion garrison southeast of Balmora, just outside of town. Rad Hardheart is the knight in charge. Between the Imperial Legions and Imperial Cult staff, they have about a dozen service providers out there.
What orders do you have for me?
Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Haspat Antabolus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. You'll have to do him a favor first. Probably By the way, Haspat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're too ignorant to understand it. Jeanette Sitta's little book is a good place to start. I have a copy here, take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province, by Eramanwe of Sunhold.
From the introduction, led by the legendary prophet Veloth, the ancestors of the Dunmer, exiles from Altmer cultures in present-day Somerset Isle,
Do you have the
came
note?
to the region of Morrowind. In earliest times, the Dunmer were harassed or dominated by Nord Sea raiders. When the scattered Dunmer tribes consolidated
go to the
into
Imperial Fort.
predecessors of the modern Great House clans, they threw out the Nord oppressors and successfully resisted further incursions. The ancient ancestor worship of the tribes was in time superseded by the monolithic tribunal temple theocracy, and the Dunmer grew into a great nation called Resdayn. Resdayn was the last of the provinces to submit to Tiber Septim. Like Black Marsh, it was never successfully invaded and was peacefully incorporated by treaty into the empire as the province of Morrowind. Almost 4 centuries after the coming of the Imperial Legions, Morrowind is still occupied by Imperial Legions, with a figurehead Imperial King, though the Empire has reserved most functions of the traditional local government to the ruling councils of the 5 great houses. on Vardenfell. In 414, Vardenfell territory, previously a temple reserved under imperial protection and ordinator laws, was reorganized as an imperial provincial district.
Gotta avoid this guy.
Vardenfell had been maintained as a preserve administrated by the temple since the Treaty of the Armistice, and except for a few great house settlements sanctioned by the temple, Vardenfell was previously uninhabited and undeveloped. But when the centuries-old temple ban on trade and great house Duncan
Can't really hear.
expanding old settlements and building new ones. The new district was divided into Redoran, Hlalu, Telvanni, and Temple districts, each separately administered by local house councils or temple priesthoods, and all under the advice and consent of Duke Dren and the district council in Ebonheart. Local law became a mixture of house law and imperial law in house districts, jointly enforced by house guards and legion guards, with temple law and imperial law enforced in the temple district by ordinators. The temple was still recognized as the majority religion, but worship of the 9 divines was protected by the legions.
We'll listen to more of that later. We heard you wanted to talk to us. I never met you,
I'm
but
Larius Varro,
I'm not unfamiliar.
Legion champion of Fort Moonmoth. I've been hoping you might come by.
Tell me what's
I
up.
don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help you?
Apparently you need my help.
Take care when walking the roads. There have been rumors of a bandit robbing careless travelers near Hla Ode. I'm a warrior by trade. I know how to fight when necessary. It's the reincarnation of some dark elven hero, supposed to come and drive the Empire out of Morrowind. Just some local superstition. But the temple says
Tell me
it's
about these
wicked
careless
and evil,
travelers.
and a number of careless travelers have been attacked recently. Seems there's a Nord near Hla Ode who's been robbing the unwary. If you happen upon him, take care. And of course, I'd be grateful if you took care of that problem for me.
Ah, you need me to take care of a bandit? And shit, dude. I hear ya. Someone here have an Almsavy intervention I can buy?
Welcome. Can I tell you about the Are you in need of my services? Welcome. Can I tell you about the Imperial cult? We invite you to... We accept all citizens of good... We accept all citizens... Our civilization...
The LA member? I could. That'd be a decent cover identity. That might be a better cover identity, to be honest.
If that Lalu tries to bribe me again, I'll shove the septums down his throat.
Sounds about right for a Lalu. I could use a weapon.
Have a look around. I have a
Something.
feeling you'll find what you're looking for.
I like a silver staff. That'll be good. Akaviri Katana. Damn, okay. I don't know, that's what I had that I was selling, but
Thank
definitely use this. This dude's gonna try me. You know he gonna try me. Oh wait, what? Oh, who are you? The pilgrim, trying to complete the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. Huh.
Are you here to start trouble, or are you just stupid?
Oh damn, some pilgrim you are. talk to Hasfat, so I want to see what Hasfat has to say. You know what? Cover identity. Why not join the Fighters Guild?
Well, speak up. What do you want? You look like you can take care of yourself. Before I sign you up,
Join the Fighters Guild's Cave Rats.
It's here.
And here, we'll come back, but let's see what Hasfat and Tabalis need.
Good day. So you're with Caius, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And Caius wants information?
Yep.
Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the favor?
There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkangthand. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It will be made of a coppery metal.
Where's Arkangard again?
The old Dwemer ruins at Arkangthand are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town past the Siltstrider port, then cross bridges east over the Odai River. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Mamea. The entrance to Arkangthand is on the east side of the Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open the doors.
Oh, there's so much here to go over. There's just so much here. You could just talk to him about Morrowind history all day.
So, have you done that little... I won't bore you blathering about history. That's what Caius is for.
Well, I wanted you to do that. But okay, he gave me a book. On Morrowind. Let's do this. Let's go... and... let's level up a little bit before we go to Arkangthand. And in fact... let's do some freelance work, or a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And we do have our little boat. Let's see. Let's take some things out of here, and let's just sell those things, because we don't need... we'd rather sell that for gold. We're in the Fighters Guild. You can just sell their supply chest stuff, because honestly, we don't even need it. It's free money.
Well now,
It's free real
we're back
estate.
again. Greetings, Outlander. Do you seek my services?
We're gonna sell the Ring of Healing. We don't care about Fargoth. We don't even care about getting that gold. We don't even want it. I'm not gonna waste our time with that. And this isn't really a book run, but we are gonna keep some books that we like. That's for sure. You know what? We're not gonna sell the skooma pipe. We like the skooma pipe too. Silver Claymore. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I think we'll primarily do the staff. Claymore. You know what? Nah, we're gonna do the claws too. Then maybe a water skin, a tent. I want to be able to travel. Flint and steel is always good to have. Ooh, and let's do a brown fur backpack. That'll be really good to help carry stuff. Actually, you know, we'll leave that backpack here because we don't need one yet. Spending a lot of gold. You have to pay back a loan to you. Oh, we need a bedroll. 6 p.m. Outfitter should have a bedroll. A little bit of firewood.
Greetings. It would be a pleasure to do business with you.
Bedroll, dude? There we go. Plain paper, we'll need that. We'll go over that later. Keep 5 plain paper. Wood axe. Loot. Loot's expensive. What the heck? Miner's pick. That'll help for survival because we want to try to live off the land primarily. And if we lay low, our bounty will disappear. That's okay. Get a fishing pole. And get a lure. Teapot's expensive. But we'll need that because we'll be brewing Hackle Hoe Leaf, which will keep us from getting tired as quickly. It's basically like caffeine. Those maps are expensive. But we'll need some of those later. Alright. You know what?
A good day and fair.
Likewise. 6 p.m. We are a member of the Fighters Guild. Before we go to bed, let's just do some fishing real quick. I like hearing the people banter.
That guy looks familiar.
Oh, I missed one.
Three gods, one for
Up. Up. Here we go. I'm not kidding when the NPCs are doing that banter. It's really just banter. It's very funny.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I ran out of fatigue. Damn.
I think you mean it.
Not much to do after 6 p.m. You know what I should do? I can get in some training before bed at the Fighters Guild. I'll probably do that. And then tomorrow, what I'll do... Let's see.
Have you taken care of that cave?
Oh, I haven't yet. I'll do it. Okay, if she's okay with me coming now and I'm not trespassing.
Why should I tell him? What's he done for me lately?
Because if you're in NPC's homes too late, they will, you'll be trespassing and they won't like you and they'll be upset.
Are you the one they sent to take? These rats are such a nuisance.
Oh wait, I have no fatigue, I forgot. Silly me. Here we go. I'm not gonna steal from this woman. I refuse, I'm too honorable. Alright, come on, we gotta get these guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. these rats are really tough right now. Come on. God. Yeah, I'm not taking shit from her realm. I'm not doing it.
I see by your outfit that your affairs have prospered. Can I help you? I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead.
You don't need to take my word. Just look. I hate this one. No, just kidding. I'm sorry. That's me. Never say that. Cave rat's dead though.
You here for orders or advance? I have a very simple contract. So you killed the rats?
Yep.
Not bad. For you. You ready for the Fighters Guild recognizes you. You are now the apprentice.
Oh, sweet. The apprentice. Hell yeah. Well, we could do... What else could we do before bed? It's 7
You're no
p.m.
good to me dead. Get yourself bandaged up and we'll talk about your orders later.
Oh, I got a chest injury. Damn. Oh, fuck. I'm injured, bro. But I get my 8 hours, bro. I start the day early. Let me do some training, though. I thought there were more. I thought I could use that. I think I'm just not hitting. Got any training dummies, y'all?
Welcome, adventurer. Looking for... They say the Legion gives out good armor to their best recruits.
Is this not a target? Yeah, good. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, come on. Just trying to practice. I'm gonna go to bed at 9. I wake up at 5 every day. That's when my character wakes up. I wonder if there's a compass. I gotta buy a compass from somebody. I have a mod that lets you have a compass. And you can like take it out. Really cool. I love Morrowind. It's just immersive gameplay. Look at this immersive gameplay. Dispose of the corpse. What time is it? It's 8 p.m. Gotta get to bed. About that time, might as well. Oh, it's 9. So we gotta heal ourselves. Get a good 9 hours. Very thirsty. Fill up that water skin. Get a little something to eat. So beautiful. Well, we did the, you know what, we did the thing with the cave rats, but let's take our boat and let's go. Where should we go? Well, you know what, let's go to Ebonheart. Because there's stuff over there that can keep us busy, like the Imperial Cult. And let's just go to Ebonheart. Let's do the first quest for them and see what it is. One up there, gotta watch out. Someone up on that bridge. Love just going down the Odai River. This game is so nice. God. Gotta get out of here. We can probably level up fighting some few animals around Saturnine. Let's go to Ebonheart. Let's head over that way. It might kind of be fun to post up on one of these islands and really just kind of live it up. Make the game Minecraft. That wouldn't be too much fun to watch right now. But at some point we're gonna have to bite the bullet and do a lot of crafting. And with that, when that happens, I might put something on YouTube in the background for the stream just because it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of slow gameplay. The guar herding will be fun, but again, it's just gonna be a lot of work, and the end result will be fun rather. But there's gonna be a lot there, a lot of downtime. But yeah, I love traveling via boat. A lot safer, of course, than staying on the roads, and it's a great way to experience Vardenfell. Then you had Tamriel rebuilt, and you can just go back and forth. I mean, that's a good time. And I don't know why it's doing that, but it is, and it is. Let's turn. I didn't mean to. Oh, let's turn. It's just beautiful. I haven't been here before. This right here may be a fun little island. Have a little, you can build a little outpost here. That could be fun. Sorry for being silent. This game is just really mesmerizes you. Yes, yes. Man, someone should make a mod where you can just like run a pirate ship. There's got to be something like that out there. We just sailed over to the foreign quarter. Now we might just circumnavigate Morrowind just for the hell of it. No, that could be kind of fun. But let's take a brief stop here at the foreign quarter. It is 7 a.m. 7 a.m. waking up in the morning. That we did. Going on in the foreign quarter. Grab some grub.
This is the sacred city of Vivek. Can I be of service?
Oh, what? I don't have anything to eat. Let's hang out in Vivek for a little bit. See what's popping in the foreign quarter. What a beautiful game. There was a scout here somewhere. Nice. If we can get a map of the area. Actually, we need to get to Evelone, the scout at Satanine. She's got stuff that's in the Fighters Guild here. What Fighters Guild quests do they have here for me?
What brings you here?
Trying to see if you guys got quests. That's all. Any rumors? Guild of Vampire Hunters. That might be kind of fun to join. Any quests? I need quests.
Interesting.
Go ahead.
Go on.
I'm listening.
Your talents are noteworthy, but some question. Nargrosha Grump said he'd deliver a ring to Ranas Yenith, but he hasn't delivered. Go talk to Ranas Yenith and bring the Justaw feather ring. Nargrosha Grump said he'd get a Justaw feather ring for our client. Nar says he doesn't have the ring, but he's a liar. Find him in the Hlalu Canton Plaza and bring me that ring.
Will do.
May I help you?
Wants that ring brought to him. I can understand that. But that's the next thing we got from the Fighters Guild. And it's pretty confusing for Imperial. We're kind of just getting the lay of the land, milling around, but Louis Varro wants something from us. He wants us to kill a highwayman. Caius Casades has us doing something with Hasfat and Tavlis, but we're kind of taking a break. We're gonna join the Imperial Cult and the Imperial Legion and Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild we've already joined, done stuff there, but there's gonna be a lot more for our character. Their arc is gonna be long, and it's a foggy day. Gosh, Morrowind looks like Silent Hill today. But we'll be back later on this evening to really just flesh out this guy and see what this fella can do. We're gonna see where our adventure takes us. So that'll be next time. We are in the foreign quarter here. I think that'll do it.